Hello everyone, and today's layout I am working with a 4x6 photo that I trimmed down a bit, and this gorgeous paper has been in my stash forever. And because it's so beautiful, I'm putting a pocket on the back of it for my journaling. I don't want to cover it up. It's the sister page to Moments. I'll put the link below, and I am ready to get started. So I dug into my stash today for all of my layering for this. I've been trying to seriously get rid of all of my little pieces of paper from previous layouts, and it really works with this particular layout. I'm going for a little bit of a hippie theme here, and I'm still losing my voice. I'm trying to catch a cold, but I'm fighting it off. So my voice may go in and out, but I'll try to keep it in. Anyway, so I'm using all sorts of pieces of anything that I can get my hands on to do the layering for this particular layout. I had given myself 6 months to really clean out my cardstock so that I could get ready for new cardstock in the coming year. And it is past that 6-month time. I think it's been like 8 months. And I still have so much stuff, which made me realize I just have a lot of cardstock that I didn't even know I had. And as you can see from the scraps of paper here, I hang on to anything. However, this particular piece of paper, it may be 8 or 10 years old from Creative Memories, but it is really pretty. And it's perfect for this particular layout. And I hesitated for a moment. Should I just make a square or keep the circle? And I decided, go for the circle. And it looks so neat to not just have layers of blocks or squares, or, vertical lines going up and down, but to add something different. And I really like that circle. And I like that it's pink. And it really fits the mood of this particular layout. Anyway, back to my stash of so much stuff I could probably open a store. So what I've decided to do is to go through all of my scraps and start pulling out what I know I'll use and what I know I'll never use. And also I'm doing the same thing with my cardstock and loose cardstock, just everything, all of my supplies, and get ready for Santa Claus is coming in town with new cardstock. And isn't that amazing that Santa just can bring you all these amazing things? I'm telling my husband that. Anyway, he knows Santa very well. So anyway, I'm looking forward to trying some of the new stuff. I'm keeping a lot of old cardstock. I mean, this Creative Memories paper, not what you see right there, that's DCWV, I believe. I'm not really sure, but I think that's what it is. I'll look. But like some of the old Creative Memories paper from 10 years ago that I still have, I'd say 8 to 10, I'm glad I kept it because I still like it. So just because something's old in my stock doesn't mean I'm going to toss it out. It's just going to depend upon if it's something that I think I'll really use, if it's still my taste. I should try one day taking some of the really tiny pieces of scrap paper that I've saved and just filling up a cardstock background and using that for my background cardstock out of all these little pieces of paper that I have. If I have a difficult time parting with them. That sounds really sad, but I love paper. Anyway, as you can see from my layering, I must love paper a lot. So I haven't taken up the whole background of this cardstock, my background cardstock with my photo layering, which is good. And I even thought about cutting out a hole behind my photo so that I could save some of this beautiful background cardstock. But you may be very proud of me or think I'm insane. I did not do that. I let it go. Amazing, isn't it? Anyway, those strips or bands that I'm putting there, they're wristbands from when we went to summer camp. The green one is your pass in and out of the event, and the other one is a shower pass. And I brought a shower pass. It was really cheap. It was like $10, and you could shower as much as you wanted during the 3 to 4 days that we were there. Most of the people, particularly the younger people, and it's mostly younger people, opt to do what my daughter's doing here, rinse off at the watering hole. Yeah, that wasn't for me. It was hot, it was muddy, as you can see. It had rained, and uh, I wouldn't have survived without a shower. I just would not have survived. Camping in a tent was more than the outdoor experience that I needed. Um, but to give up showering and just rinse off for that amount of time, and I would be so scary looking. My daughter's cute, she can get away with it, but I needed to go and do the shower. Anyway, it was a fun time though. So, and this is probably the last photo in the Adventure Girl visit to summer camp that I'll do for a while. One of the things I tried to do with this page was not to make it too busy, because the sister page to this is very busy, and mainly because of the background cardstock. I used Tim Holtz Ideology tissue paper on the sister page, the left side, and I really liked that tissue paper a lot. I wanted a black and white background, and I really wanted to get all 5 photos on the sister page. So because I made that a bit more busy, I made this a little lighter, and to hopefully just balance out the two when they're next to each other, but also to be able to tell that it still is the continuing story and not a new story being told. I use the same layering paper on both pages to bring them both together. So I always try to pick some sort of element when I'm doing a 2-page spread to bring those 2 pages together beyond the photo. But the photos will usually always do that. And as you can see on time, I didn't do bad on time, not bad at all. And I also like how I was able to use memorabilia, the wristbands, as part of the layout. And my voice is about to say goodbye. I have a closer look for you here in a second. Do give me a thumbs up if you like what you see here, and do subscribe. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful day. Happy scrapbooking, and I will see you next time. And I'll bring my voice.